Well, hello there and good morning, kids. It's the best day of the week, Friday. Ooh. Yes, it is Friday. Finally, it is Friday, May 1st. First day of the month, May. We would usually do something on the first day of the month. Let's do it at home. Change places. We're going to change places at home. I want you to work somewhere different. Of course, if you have a PC, a computer that is there and you cannot move it, well, then too bad. But if you can move somewhere else, change places. Okay, just move somewhere else so you can work in a different place, and there you go. You're not gonna lose the feeling of having a new place that we usually have every month. Okay, so change places. Um, Today, that is Friday. We only have two activities, okay? As always, we have two activities. They're gonna be think tank and STEAM. Yes, think tank and STEAM, really good. We're gonna have fun today. You're gonna learn how to get the exact price when something is in discount at the stores. I know the boys, for example, video games, toys, action figures, and all that kind of stuff. I know, for example, Rafa, Osvaldo, Gael, Gerardo, Santi. You're gonna be like, oh yes, I want to know how much I'm going to pay if I want to buy the new video game of this, or how much I'm going to pay if Fortnite has a discount for the coins. Or the girls when they go to different stores to buy, I don't know, their body lotions that they use for the hands, all that stuff that they like. So it's something that you need to know also when you grow up, okay? And you're gonna learn how to get the correct price when something is in discount and see if you're actually getting something cheaper or if it's not that cheap, okay? And then STEAM, we're gonna have to answer an assessment to see if you remember everything that we have been working with gravity and all the stuff of the astronauts, okay? Good. Now, I hope that you already changed places, okay? Once you have changed places, like always, first things first, what's up? I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having fun. And it's Friday, so let's take it easy. Let's relax. Let's have fun because the weekend is already here. So let me share my screen with you just a few more minutes and you'll be free of me for the weekend. I'll have to wait until Monday to see you again, but okay. Yeah, I'll be honest with you kids. I miss you. I miss you a lot. I miss sitting down and telling you, hey, no, sit down. No, pay attention. No, being honest with you, I miss a lot hearing you laugh when you give me your answers. You know that I don't care if they're wrong or not. I love to hear all your ideas, and I really miss all of you. I mean, I love and I enjoy being here at home with my dogs, with my wife when she comes back from work because she is working. Uh, but I'm here at home, and part of me is not complete because I mean, I'm a teacher. And what makes me happy is being there at school working, seeing your faces, knowing that you're there, and you know, checking the list, passing to see who's there, who's not there, writing down on the board, oh, we're missing this person, we're this amount of boys, this amount of girls, this total, writing the date, telling you to go to computer class, to go to physical education class, maybe when you have to go out with Miss Sandy, you know, all this stuff. I really miss it. I know you probably miss it too. But yeah, I just want to let you know before we start working and before I get too sentimental, I miss you guys. I hope you're doing fine. Please stay at home, stay safe so I can see you as soon as possible. Now, after my complete breakdown, my sentimental breakdown, let's go to what we have to do today. So, think tank pages are going to be, sorry, I'm checking the pages to make sure that we're correct. Pages are going to be page 173, 174, and 175. Yes, 3 pages, sorry. And STEAM, it's only going to be 1 page, page 143. Let's get down to business. Let's go straight to think tank. Let me share my screen with you. And voila. It says calculating sale prices. A percentage can be expressed. Sorry, I bit my tongue. I don't know why that happened. Sorry. A percentage can be expressed as a decimal. We already saw this before. How can we get a percentage into a decimal? By dividing it by 100. That's why it is called percentage. It is divided per cent. That means by 100. Okay? We'll write each percentage as decimal. Remember, you can do it both ways. You can do it the long normal way, that is dividing the percentage by 100, or you can do it the easy way that I showed you to. Example, if the percentage is 15, like you have here, all you have to do is take away the percentage symbol and put the dot in here, the point 15, because this is 15%, like you have in here, 0.15. The zero, sure, you can write it. It has nothing to do there. It doesn't affect. Remember that always a zero to the left doesn't have a value. A zero to the right has a value. Zero to the left, no value. Zero to the right has a value. Okay, so 0.15. If you have 20%, using the technique that I told you, it should be, I'm just gonna wait. Yes, I feel like Dora the Explorer again, because I'm like, it should be, and waiting for your answer, which I'm obviously not gonna get. Well, yes, but I'm not gonna hear you. So 20% should be 0.20, okay? It changes, remember, it changes when we're working with percentages from 9% to 1%. From 9% to 1%, we have to write 0.0 and then the number. Example, the last one, 5%. 0.0 and 5, because it is a percentage lower than 10. From 10% to 100%, we always write point and the number without a zero. But from 9% to 1%, we always write 0.0 and the number. Okay? Good. Now let's continue. Let me move a bit more lower. There we go. Have you ever bought something at a store that was on sale? When an item is on sale, the price is lowered by a certain percentage. For example, an item might be marked 20% off. This means you can subtract 20% of the price from the original amount. Let's look at an example. Suppose you find an item that costs $80, but it is marked with a 20% off. What is the sale price? First, you must find the discount amount. What is discount amount? You have to highlight this. Highlight it, okay? Discount amount. This is the amount of money you will save. The amount of money that you're not going to pay, okay? To do this, write the percentage as a decimal and multiply it by the original amount. This, my kids, is a process that you have to remember right now because we're going to be using it in these pages. Percentage. So you have 20%. We pass it to decimal, which would be 0.2. We have it in here, 0.2. And then you're going to multiply it by 80. And it's going to give you a total of 16. So the 20% is $16. Okay, but that is not the result. Now what you have to do is you already know that 20% is going to be 16. Now those $16, you have to subtract them, make a subtraction. That means you have 80 and you're going to take 16 away from the 80 and you're going to have the result. Here you have it, 80 minus 16, and the total is 64. So you're not going to pay $80 because those $80 have a 20% discount. That means you're going to pay $64 only. Give me one moment. Sorry. Thank you. If you said bless you, thank you. Yes, I know some of you are always like, did you sneeze or did you cough? I sneezed. Thank you. So again, for this activity, every time you have a discount, you need to pass the percentage into decimal. Remember, how do you do it? You divide that number by 100. Or you can simply put the dot in front of that number unless it is from 9% to 1%. If it is from 9% to 1%, you have to put dot, 0, and the number. That means .09, .08, .07, .06, .05, .04, .03, .02, .01. Okay? After you get the percentage in decimal, you have to multiply it by the total of money that you're gonna have there. In this case was 20%, that is 0.2, times 80, and you get the amount of money you're gonna have as discount, okay? Which is 16 in this case. Sorry about that, 16 in this case. Then you have to subtract the 16 from the original amount of money. 80 minus 16 is equal to 64. And this is the sale price. This is the money that you're actually gonna pay. Now, having this already in mind, let's do this. What is the discount amount and sale price of an item that costs $20 but is marked with 15% off? What do you have to do first? 15%, change it into decimal. Remember, you can divide 15 by 100, or you can put simple the point, the dot in front of 15, and it would be 0.15. Now that you have it as a decimal, you have to multiply 0.15 times 20, because that is the amount of money that it cost. Once you have that result, you have to make a subtraction. 20 minus the discount price, and then you're gonna get the sale price. Understood? Good. Let's go to the next page. The next pages are pretty much the same. You just have to practice how to get the discount amount and then the sale price. Let's read the activity. It says, you are in the middle of a big project for school and your laptop stops working, like mine, like my Mac that it stopped working. and I have to buy a new one. Your mom said you can have a new one if you find one that costs $200 or less. You see the following ad in the Sunday paper, and it says laptop sale, 40% off all laptops. And you're like, oh, I want that. So let's see. Remember, percentages can be changed to decimals when divided by 100. 40% divided by 100 is 0.40. Very good. Now, what you have to do here is do the same process that we have been doing before. You have the original price for number 1, the original price for number 2, and the original price for number 3. All of them have 40% off. That means all of them are going to be multiplied by 0.40. So, to get the discount price, multiply the 0.40 by the original price of each, and then write the result as discount. Then, once you have the amount of discount, you have to subtract the original price by the discount price, and you're gonna get the result that is sale price. Understood? You have to do that process for the 3 of them. 0.40 times the price. Once you get that, you're gonna get the discount. Then you're gonna use that discount to subtract it from the original price. And then you're gonna get the sale price. Understood? Good. Now then, after that, you have to write which laptop can you afford, number 1, number 2, or number 3. Last but not least, page 175. And it's telling you, everything is on sale. Up to 65% off. Items from $5 to $25 are 5% off. Items from 26 to 50 are 15% off. Items from 51 to 100 are 30% off. Items from 101 to 150 are 50% off. All items over $150 are 65% off. And you have different items. You have some glasses that are $15. You have some sneakers down here that are $63. You have, what's the name of this thing? I forgot. I'm sorry, I'm too old for this stuff. But yeah, you have this one. I'm sorry. That is $220. You have a phone that is $142, and you have some headphones that are $32. So keeping in mind that each of them has a different price, you have to see how much a percentage they're gonna have. Each item is gonna have a different percentage. So you have to check this part, okay? To answer correctly, you have to check this part. Then you have to do this little part of activity that is the last part of think tank for today. When items are on sale, the amount taken of the original price is known as the, when you take off a percentage of the price, it is called the price, the blah blah price. The final price of the item, when you finally take away that part that you got as a result from the percentage multiplied by the original number, and you subtract it from the original, you get the, what is the name of the final price? Check the answers, you have it up there. Now you have to solve these exercises. The sale price of the sunglasses. They're asking you for the sale price, not the discount price. Sale price, that means the final price of the sunglasses. Number 2, the discount amount of the electric scooter. Oh, it is called electric scooter. Sorry about that. I'm an ignorant person. The discount, not the final price, not the sale price, the discount amount for the electric scooter. Number 3, the sale price, the final price for the headphones. Number 4, the sale price, final price for the pair of shoes, for the sneakers. Number 5, the discount amount for the cell phone, not the final price, the discount amount, okay? And then the reflect part, we're gonna skip it. It's been too much for you for today. This last part, the reflect, don't do it. That's all for think tank. Let's summarize so you can remember what you have to do. To get a discount, when something is on sale, it gets a discount. That means it's gonna have a percentage off from the original price. To get the discount, you have to take that percentage and change it into decimal. Now, from 10% to 100%, you can simply do just this. If you have 10%, you change it into decimal by doing 0.10. But if you have from 9% to 1%, you have to do the following. 0.0 and the number of the percentage. If it is 9%, 0.09. If it is 5%, 0.05. But from 10% to 100, you forget about the zero. You just write 0.10, 0.25, 0.35, okay? Now, once you get the percentage as a decimal, you have to multiply the decimal by the original price. Once you do that, you're gonna get the discount amount, the amount of money that you're gonna have, that you're not gonna pay for, okay? Finally, you have the original price, you make a subtraction with the discount amount, and then you get the sale price, the price that you're actually gonna pay. Okay, I hope you understood. Remember, if you have doubts, you can always send me a message. Now, let's go to the last part of today. STEAM, page 143, if I'm correct. Yes, page 143. Last part of STEAM is gravity assessment. Using all the information that we have seen before, you have to answer this page. Gravity is, and you choose the correct answer. A force that pulls objects together, a force that pushes objects apart, only found on Earth. You choose. Which of the following statements are true about gravity? Circle all the correct answers. Gravity makes larger objects fall lower than smaller objects. Gravity keeps people from floating away into space. Gravity only affects objects in space. Gravity pulls objects on Earth toward Earth's surface to the ground. Number 3, which is an example of gravity. The planets move around the sun. Satellites move around Earth and don't fly into space. When you throw a ball, it will eventually fall towards the ground. All the answers above, all of the other answers. Last part is draw an example of how gravity affects your life. Use your imagination, draw an example, okay? And kids, I have to tell you, that's all the work for today. Please, let's do a little summarize. Again, you have to remember how to get the discount amount to finally get the sale price. Once you have the discount amount, you can subtract it from the original price, and then you get the sale price. Last but not least, gravity is a force that is found in all the planets and all the moons from the universe. It is something that keeps objects together, and it keeps you from not floating away. Okay? Gravity is a force that is found not only on Earth, but everywhere. Now, knowing all of that, I have to tell you, enjoy your weekend. Have a nice, beautiful weekend. Rest, relax, send me your work, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye, kids.